Hey YouTube, it's Johnny. We're going to do round two today. Had a couple people talk to me about and actually ask me questions on my last video, which was actually my first video upload. And a lot of people had asked me questions uh, basically saying, do I stand for equal rights for women as well? Well, the answer is yes. I believe any male right activist genuinely has the same viewpoint that we stand up for equal rights on both sides. But what feminism truly has proven time and time again is that it only stands for one thing, and that's female supremacy. I'm not a chauvinist. I think it's fantastic that women get to work in the workplace. My boss is a lady. She's a great lady. She does a great job at what she does, and, she deserves her position. She's a very, very talented individual. And I think that it's great that she, has the opportunity to work. I think equal pay is also a good thing. But what I don't stand for is when, women have equal rights with special treatment, and that's what we're seeing more and more of nowadays. But what I really stand against isn't even so much feminism. Now I've got your attention, huh? Well, let me explain. Feminism is simply just the tool of the bad guys. Who are the bad guys here? Why was feminism even created? I want you to ask yourself this question. Feminism wasn't just magically crafted by women out of thin air. I can guarantee you that. The whole ideology of feminism, benefits one particular party. And I want you to do a lot of research on this because I am, and I still have a lot more research to do. But the Illuminati, that's the real bad guys here. The real bad guys here. It's the Illuminati. The very people who are trying to build a one world government to control the world. And I know that sounds crazy, right? Oh, yeah, right. A group of powerful elite people would not ever try to make a one world dictatorship. Read your Bible. Look in the book of Revelations. It tells you there will be a one world dictatorship, that you will be microchipped with the mark of the beast. If you don't think that the mark of the beast exists, I want you to Google Verichip. And then I want you to look up the beast system, which is the actual computer system that's going to run these microchips that will be implanted in your wrist or in the back of your neck. And you'll be scanned like a barcode. But this is all admitted, and you can research this and you can look this up. I highly encourage you to do so. But the thing is feminism, to get back on topic here, was implemented by these Illuminati. Because they know if they can, reverse the roles and make females more powerful than men and make women feel like they've been oppressed and make us not like each other, then they can destabilize our society. Let's be honest here. If we had good, strong, healthy families in the westernized civilizations, if we had strong moral values, strong moral families, would you be paying more attention to what's happening with your government? I mean, seriously. If you had kids with a partner that you were in love with, this goes out to women too. Would you be paying more attention to what's happening with your government? The answer is yes. But since they have destabilized us, and since they have brainwashed us, they have seemingly turned us on each other. So now we're more worried about fighting for custody of our kids or fighting to keep our money in our wallets, if you're men, from alimony payments in the works after divorce. You're more worried about that than paying attention to the talking heads on Fox News or CNN who will lie to you because they're set up to lie to you. I suggest people go to Infowars.com because that is where you're going to find a good source of true information. But you would be paying more attention to what's going on. We'd have a lot more, in my opinion, we would probably have 100 times more angry people out there protesting. But right now, people are too busy fighting with each other, wasting their energy on each other, than going out and standing up against this. And you know what? Even if we can manage to defeat the biggest tool of the Illuminati's society disabling tool that they've used called feminism, even if we manage to defeat feminism, and even if we manage to reverse the laws to equality, the real challenge here, guys, the real challenge to rebuilding our society is to reach out to the women out there, to women, and to reach out to them and to make them realize how badly they've been lied to, how much they have been used as pawns in this dangerous game that is not only going to destroy our country, but our way of life. To get them to realize this truth, and to get them to unite with all of us to take back our country peacefully. Because we are losing our asses right now. And mark my words, before the year 2012, before the end of this year, gas will probably be about $200 a barrel. By the end of 2012. Or by the end of this year. But at the latest, by the end of 2012. Things are going to get bad. Now, there are ways to protect yourself, and Alex Jones has told you this, as well as other people out there. You need to buy gold and silver, precious metals, things that will never, ever have no value. But again, I'm going to direct you to Infowars.com to get all that information because I don't have that much time in this video. But I'm reaching out to women out there. Women, feminists, I'm reaching out to you. Because this is beyond a gender war. That's just the cover. It's a big friggin' lie. You are being used as pawns to help destabilize this society so the Illuminati can go through there and get what they want. You're helping them. And you know what, feminists? When the New World Order comes into play and the Illuminati get what they want and get their one world dictatorship, do you think you're going to have all the free goodies that you get now? Do you think that you're going to have all of the upper society class that you have now above men? No. Because men and women together are going to hang separately, if you will. We're all going to lose our rights. All of us. That's why you need to wake up. This isn't a whole war of men are better than women or women are better than men. We are people. We are human beings. We are losing our country. We are losing our way of life. You need to do the research and you need to check it out. If you look down here into my box right below this video, you will see a link to my buddy Anthony Antonello's YouTube page. He has 195 videos in a video series called The Architects of Disorder, and I want you to look at this. I posted the link to the first video that he has available on YouTube. Some of these videos have been magically pulled off of YouTube with no explanation. Probably too hot for YouTube, or in my opinion, they probably tell too much truth. But I encourage you, check out his channel, look at all of those videos. You will see lots of evidence that the Illuminati exists. I mean, this is serious. And that's why people need to pay attention. You know, every time I bring this stuff up, people laugh at me. They call me crazy. They say I'm nuts. And then gas shoots up. You know, it's funny. I was listening to the Alex Jones show about a year ago. And this guy, Lindsey Williams, comes on and says around this time period, there's going to be massive unrest in the Middle East and that gas prices are going to start shooting up. Well, of course, as a journalist myself, somebody who actually pays attention to this stuff, I can see how it's leading up. So I started to warn people, hey, you know, coming up, there's going to be a lot of civil unrest across the world in the Middle East, and gas prices are going to shoot up, and everything's going to start to fall apart. That's your sign that it's all going down the toilet, and that's when you need to start investing into precious metals. You know what? Everybody I worked with called me nuts. Everybody that's hung out with me calls me crazy. And then look where we're at today. It's starting to happen. I'm not a kook. I don't pull this stuff out of thin air. I research it. I look it up. I read documents. I pass the info on, and people, even when they see the proof, even when they see the evidence, they call me crazy. But that's okay, because I'm not going to stop fighting. I've already earned a reputation in this town for being nuts and crazy and antisocial, because I don't want to go out and drink and get hammered and waste my time with, girls who don't matter. I don't live by these unmoral standards. And I'm not perfect, and I'm not an immaculate human being. But people need to wake up, especially the women out there. You need to wake up, because you're the ones who are going to change this. But it's only done by self-reflection. You can only change the world you live in if you reflect upon yourself and you make the changes. Because if we don't make changes, and if we don't make changes soon, we're going to lose everything that we got. Everything. And I know a lot of MRAs out there are bitter. Bitter towards women. I can't blame them. They've been put through hell. I've been put through hell by women. 2 girls in particular decided they were going to be best friends with each other and spread rumors all over, town that, I did this or did that to them to try to make me look like a bigger idiot. But I laugh at that because, you know what? I'm one of the only people in this godforsaken town who's speaking the truth. And all they're doing is discrediting truth by, spreading rumors and trying to make me look like an idiot. When they do that, when everything hits the... what's funny is when everything hits the fan here where I'm from, when everything goes nuts and everything hits the fan, people are going to come up to me. They're going to be like, you know what, Johnny? I need you to help me. I need your help. Mark my words. They're going to all come to me and they're going to all ask for my help. But when that happens, when the SHTF or the shit hits the fan, when that happens, I can't help anybody else. I can't do anything anymore. I've already got myself a BOB packed and ready to go. That stands for bug out bag. I mean, I am ready to go, live in the woods if I have to. And people make fun of me. Oh yeah, you're crazy. You know what? When it hits the fan, you're going to have to be up on your feet, probably moving from place to place to stay alive, because it's going to be bad. And I have a gut feeling it's going to be worse than that. And people call me paranoid, and people make fun of me and say, "Oh, you're crazy, Johnny. You're crazy." I'm just well informed, and I'm trying to wake people up as we are headed down the line. Because it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. And the only thing you can do right now, the logical only thing you can do right now, is prepare yourselves. Because right now, in my opinion, we can't avoid this car accident. It's gonna happen. All you can do with those few split seconds left is pull your seatbelt on and strap in. Because it's gonna be a bumpy ride, guys. There is no way we can change this. Even if we get Ron Paul elected, we're too far gone. In my opinion. You need to prepare. You need to do a lot of praying to whatever God you believe in. I'm a Christian personally. But you need to do a lot of praying. You need to do a lot of self-reflection. Do a lot of exercise, physical exercise, and mental exercise, and prepare yourself for what's going to eventually happen. Because the rug will be pulled out from under you. Sooner than you think. And feminism is one of the tools that they've used to destabilize this society, to turn us against each other, to the point where we're not caring anymore with what's happening. So I'm reaching out to everybody out there to pay attention, to do a lot of self-reflecting, and to make changes. This feminist movement is toxic to our society. It is toxic to all of our way of lives, because it is lying to you. It's putting you in this, I'm a victim, I want a free ride mindset. Just wake up.